This week I've been thinking about how much fun it can be to challenge ourselves as artists. When I started this big painting behind me, I was kind of reflecting back to when I first started painting. I was kind of painting small, and I mean, I was really having fun with it, but I was studying under this guy, Philip Craig, and he was doing these enormous paintings. Actually, one of them was a triptych, and I think I was like forever moved by this painting, and it's like stayed with me forever. It was a giant landscape, like mountain scene triptych, and the thing that he explained to me about triptychs that I found so fascinating is that the triptych, you need to compose it so each panel works by itself, and also all three panels work together. So for some reason I just love that challenge, and it's like so fascinating and interesting to me. And he kind of said that you were like dancing with the canvas when you're painting that big. So yeah, so back then I did like try some bigger paintings. I actually tried a triptych back then, like inspired by Philip Craig, and yeah, and when I was starting this painting, it's been a while since I did a really big painting, and I wanted to go even bigger than I've ever gone. Not that everything has to be bigger and better or anything, but I just sort of wanted to try it for myself, and something like complicated, you know, with many figures. I actually took a painting that I had done that I really liked that was a smaller scale painting and blew it up like much like to this size. I changed the proportions a little bit and changed like certain aspects a little bit, but it was like a great way to go, so that I had sort of worked out the, you know, the smaller, like the details, the composition a bit and everything like that, and then I could kind of try it out on the larger scale. But yeah, I mean, in some artists maybe challenging themselves to work really small, or I think just what's striking to me is that if there's something that we maybe notice even another artist doing that we think looks really fun and, you know, interests us, excites us, it's so good to just like give it a try. Yeah, and just see how you can make it work. Like that's one of the things that we talk about in my Visionary Artist Master Program, which is going to be running in February, and I'll be doing a free webinar on January 25th about how to find your voice as an artist and navigate the art world, and I'll also be talking about the Visionary Artist Master Program in the webinar, so be sure to sign up for that. But yeah, one of the things we talk about is how to take an idea from your imagination and find what tools you need, you know, in order to allow yourself to bring it to where you want it to be. So in this case, like really large scale. But yeah, I'd love to hear what things excite you and what would be a challenge for you to try. So leave a comment below and let me know what excites you and what would be a challenge for you to try at this point.